If you have a business and it collapses when you're not there, then you don't have a business, you have a very demanding job. You must have a structure, you must have a process, you must have the team to execute for you to actually be able to step away. But most times we leave money on the table because we don't have the confidence to go for it.
A lot of people will be wondering, how does someone go from business analyst to the powerhouse of Milton Keynes? So if you're a founder, a consultant, or an expert who's tired of selling you hours in tiny slices, this episode is for you. You don't need more offers. You need just one offer that can scale, that doesn't collapse if you take a day off, and that can eventually plug into tech without eating you alive. I'm Yvonne Beloume Samba. I'm the founder of Lockrise and Lockrise Match, and this is my kitchen, the place where we talk honestly about building big things in the middle of real life. Kids, cost of living, maths, clients, and the quiet moments at midnight where you're asking yourself, is this still worth it? Every week I bring people into my kitchen who are actually building, not just talking about it on panels. And we unpack one thing that can make your next season a little bit lighter, a little bit clearer, and a lot more scalable. Today, we're talking about how to stop selling your time. And this one episode will help you be able to build a scalable offer in 2026, especially if you're not a techie. But you can't keep winging it with packages that change every time someone DMs you. And I've invited somebody dear to me and special. She lives and she breathes this very topic. Stay with us till the end because we're going to break down a simple 3-step checklist you can use this month to test your idea and turn it into a clear signature offer. Most importantly, it will be tech ready. And before you spend a single pound on developers. So let's get into it. Baki. Baki is a good friend, someone I respect dearly as a builder and a woman in tech. She's the founder of Female Techpreneur, a platform and a community helping women founders turn ideas into tech-ready products and ventures. She's also building because recently she has founded Niger Delivery. I'm so excited for her to talk to us a little bit about this because they are building delivery infrastructure for African food vendors and diaspora communities, and not just the same old big city model. She is, on top of that, she's a tech consultant and advisor, and she's worked across the UK and African ecosystem. And she's one of the quiet powerhouses of Milton Keynes, where there's a conversation around tech, around women, around startups, around products. Guess who you will find? You will find my good friend Baki. Her name is always somewhere in the room. And for me, it's personal. Over the past few years, I've watched Baki grow. I've learned from her, she's mentored me, and I've seen up close how she helps founders move from I have experience to this is my offer. Baki,
Yes.
welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm excited to have you here. Baki, a lot of people will be watching this and wondering, how does someone go from I'm a business analyst to I'm Baki, the powerhouse of Milton Keynes? Would you walk us through a little bit of this journey?
Wow, thank you so much. And I'm really, really happy to be here. So, let me start with what I do now, then I'll take us back. So I help brilliant people escape the trap of being overworked, underpaid in businesses they created. So I run platforms, incubators, tech ventures, and turn expertise into structured, scalable offers so they can grow without burnout. Now, I studied economics, in a university, and I started my career in tech as a tech consultant. I've been through the life cycle of a project, starting from being a tester, business analyst, project manager, all the likes. I've developed different products for corporates, fintech predominantly, but I've worked in different organizations. So how did I land myself here? I'm someone that, I don't want to use the word jack of all trades because I'm always coming up with ideas. Even when I was building websites as a side hustle, I had like 10 websites running because I'm like, oh, I need to run this event program. I had a website for event management. I was selling cosmetic and beauty products. I was also an event planner. I'm a trainer. So I think I'm just wired. I would like to call myself an idea incubator because I always have them. And if I don't stop myself, I'll keep creating and creating and creating. So I'm a builder, and that was the name that stuck with me because now I build people, I build platform, I build processes, and that's the word. I was looking for it for years. And this year, 2026, I got it. It's builder. That is what I've been doing all these years. So I hope I've answered your question, but my journey was not linear. It was just because I was trying a lot of things. Accidental entrepreneur. Then I learned along the way. And the reason why I can actually help a lot of business owners is because I've actually dabbled into so many businesses. So I'm now layering that with technology, which is my profession. So it makes it easier for any entrepreneur that I can troubleshoot what they're doing. So what I want to say to you, if you're listening to us now or later on, is whatever you've gained in experience in life is for a reason. And you may not know now, you may seem like, why am I doing this? If you continue on that trajectory and you're building, one day it will make sense. So all those multi things that it looked like it was jack of all trades now gave me the expertise, the authority to be able to help multi businesses, regardless of what you're building, because I've been through that.
Oh, brilliant. Baki, you've described it so well, and I'm so happy you're here. I believe you're the right person to really speak into this experience, because a lot of people watching, that will be exactly where you have described. They will be good at what they do, or they will be enjoying what they do, but then feeling something is missing. Some of them will have done something, got a few clients, and then it stopped. Most of them, it will be tying to their time. If they're not there, it will not happen. So maybe that's where we begin. We begin with, how do we move from that, I'm a builder, as you said, I'm doing this, to building something that can run without you, because I know you're very good at doing that. The last time we spoke, I think that was in November last year, you had a team running and building Niger delivery, and you were away from them doing something else. You were doing the accelerator, I believe, and you're doing some consultancy. And so how do we go from, those kind of having those frameworks, or having those activities happening, to actually building in the framework, the tech, the offers, so that you can have systems that can run without necessarily you being there all the time?
So, good question. If you have a business and it collapses when you're not there, then you don't have a business, you have a very demanding job. So the first thing first is to take yourself out of the equation, that if I'm not here, and a lot of African businesses don't thrive beyond the founder. It sounds like a generational thing, because if you look at KFC, McDonald's, we don't even know who the owners are. We read it in stories, but the businesses are there. So most businesses, we need to start thinking of succession planning. And how does that work? First thing first, you've got to have processes, structure in place. Like you said, when I'm building Niger delivery, I have to have a team, a core team. And not only that, I have to give them the tools to be able to do the job. And when you're setting up your team, it must be people that get it, that are on the same wavelength as you. You understand the vision, because you cannot just hand over your business to anybody, So set up a team, set up a structure. Most businesses lack structure. I help people to put structure in their business, because as a business analyst, that's what we do. We look for gaps. We look for broken processes. We look for excessive hands-off. We look for, the sequence of how you do what you do. So you must have a structure. You must have a process. You must have the team to execute for you to actually be able to step away. And when I say step away, when you're training the team, you have your level of hierarchy. Everything is round, process, procedure, structure. And then we now come to the tool, tech, automation, reporting. You're getting the information real time as people are reaching out to you. So for me, building that, I had to say, okay, who do I need? Looking at your structure, who do I need? I need a co-founder, I need a CTO, I need developers, or I want to outsource. What is your operating model? How does it work? If you define your model and you know that these are my partners, I use something called Business Model Canvas, BMP, if you've heard of it. That is clear and how your entire model is going to work. So you now look at where the gaps are. Where do I need someone to support me? So ultimately, I just get a product manager that reports into me. She manages the product, manages the team, and I have a project manager, and that is giving them, empowering them. Because sometimes you don't want to let go. You hire people and you're still holding on to it. So you're going to get burnt out and you're paying people to do the job. So for me, I would recommend 100% so that your business does not collapse. Have the people, have the process, have the procedure, have the tool to enable them to be able to do the job. And make sure you train them to a level that you can say, yes, I'm comfortable with this person representing me.
So a lot of people will say that makes sense, right? Because they're used to having a full calendar, and if they're not there touching the business, it becomes wobbly. So for anybody watching, if that's you, feeling like, I've got all these things going, I started this business. The reason why I went into this was so that I could get freedom. I just want to reassure you, you're not failing because you're here. There is, as Baki has explained, there's a process. You're not broken. You're just at the pre-offer stage. And we will be talking about some of the signs to look for at this stage. But then the most important thing to recognize is you can't stay there if you want your life back. So let's move to what happens when you start looking at how to move beyond your business. So what changes you need to put in place when you have one offer. So Baki, you've helped a lot of women through Female Techpreneur and through your consulting. When one of them finally gets to that place where they have one clear offer, like you explained at the beginning, 10 websites or 10 ideas, or, we've all been there. How do you see it? What normally changes for them, kind of day to day, money, confidence? What are the signs that you normally see?
So the first thing is clarity. They start to see where they should focus their energy. Most times, when people come to the program, they don't even know where to start. They are coming in from idea phase. I've got this idea. And sometimes, because a friend or some people ask you for something, doesn't make the business viable. So you need to understand, who are these offers for? So let's start from there. Who are my target audience? Who do I want to sell to? What is the pain point I'm solving? Can this give me money? Yeah? Desirable, meaning people want it. Is it viable? You're going to give me money. And do I have the skills to deliver it? Or even if I don't have, I can outsource, So we need to have that clarity that there is a demand for this offer. And I used to be like that. As I'm launching one offer, already have another one. Let people know who you are here to serve. Very, very important to have that clarity If you can nail down your target audience so that your marketing is not a miss and you're doing scattergun approach, and you're selling to everybody, start with one offer. Do a road test. I tell them to do, even if it's just WhatsApp, find out if people need this and if they're going to pay for it. There's no point spending hours, months building something. A lot of people will just go off and start building platforms. No, that's the wrong place. In fact, you can pre-sell and get money for something that you haven't even built and go off and build it. So you have to think, before you start thinking about marketing, think about your offer. Think about, is the problem a painkiller or vitamin? If you've got that, are there people, what is the size of this problem? What's the scale of it? How many people is it impacting? Once you've got your numbers nailed, then it's easier to build everything, your marketing around it, your social media presence, your speaking engagement, your sales funnel, everything will fall into place. So then you now need technology to back you up. And you can start building up your team and freeing up your time. Most founders, they want to bootstrap. They want to build the code. They want to do everything. So you need to understand where your strengths, where do you want to spend your time? Where is it most valuable? And make sure that you find the balance. Otherwise, we want to avoid burnout. But most times we leave money on the table because we don't have the confidence to go for it. So many women, brilliant ideas, visibility is an issue. And I started off like that. It's not about me. It's about all the other women. It's about female techpreneur. It's about the vendors that want to subscribe to my platform. It's about you. People want to know you. They want to connect with you. They want to know what drives you. People work with who they know, like, and trust. Then I can say, here's my money. So we're leaving money on the table by remaining invisible, by not even validating our offer, by making a lot of assumptions and then spend the money and thinking, oh, I've built a website, I've paid a social media manager, nothing is coming in. And if you're in that place, don't worry, all is not lost. Pivot. Ask questions, send polls out, create surveys, go on podcasts like I'm doing, talk about the problem that you're solving. The people that need it will connect with you.
Powerful, powerful. Massive takeaway from what you've just said is have one offer for one audience and have one promise. That is so, so powerful. One offer, one audience, one promise, because it can fall apart in any one of those things. And the really important personal message that you can take away from that, if you're listening, is be confident in who you are. It takes a special person to recognize your talent, to utilize it, and then to go and put yourself out there to help other people to solve their problem. Before we say bye to you, there's a couple of things that would be really, really important. You usually have a signature offer that you sell to your audience, and that's female tech. And it's such a simple way of helping people to recognize what they're doing. Could you tell us a little bit about female techpreneur? Who's the person that you serve? What's the problem and the promise that you give them? And then what's the pathway and the 3 steps through which you take them? And then also, how do they access it? Is it a package, and the pricing around it?
Okay, thank you so much, Yvonne, for having me. I'm sure we can continue all day long. Who do we serve? If you're here listening to us and you're a woman, you qualify. Because I've heard a lot of people saying, well, I'm not building a tech business. Everything we do now can be expressed using technology. With AI and everything that's happening right now, it would be wrong for anybody to think that technology does not affect them. And if you're working in a job that you don't like and you're sitting on an idea, this community is for you. We have helped quite a number of women who thought it was not for them. professionals, they happen to stumble on a networking event and their life never remained the same because that idea, that coming, pushed them to leave their dream. So I'm just saying to you that we're here to support women who are in their early stages or even growth stage of business, building a tech platform or using technology to enhance their business. There's a difference in tech startup and tech enabled business. We do both. Now, if you're struggling with talent pipeline, or I have to go to Upwork, or I have to go offshore, we can connect you to resources that can build your tech solution. So we want to take you from idea to launch. So you have an MVP, you have a product that you can road test to get early adopters. And we do that through different programs. So we've got advisory. So if you need like a CTO, we can help you shape up your technical stack, or you want to go through a structured accelerator program. Now, we're not going to be using that word anymore because it's overused. We're rejigging our program and we're going to be having, think of apprentice or Shark Tank and, a sprint. So it's going to be a live build that will help founders to have something tangible at the end of the program. So we're here, regardless of race, color, gender, to support women to launch, grow in technology.
So we know the package, it's a group package, right?
Yes, so it varies, and sometimes we get sponsorship, sometimes we don't. So we try to be really kind to founders because we know it's not easy. A lot of them are bootstrapping. So if you check on our website, www.femaltechpreneur.com, you can drop us an email, you can connect with me. I'm on LinkedIn, Baki Babajide, and we can talk about one-on-one offers, and we're quite affordable. In fact, we also have an app called Female Techpreneur Connect. Download the app, it's free, and then you can start connecting with other founders in the community. Now we have something very interesting coming up. Like I keep telling you, my brain is always creating ideas. We're building a savings app that will be digitalizing something called rotating savings. Don't know if you've heard it. It's a theme, it's a cultural-based savings scheme, like a thrift that is already happening in Africa, in Asia, and some other countries. This would help us to mitigate the funding issues. Because if it's my turn to collect, it goes in circles around. We contribute a pool of money and we collect in turns. So that is very interesting to me, and it's going to be transformational. So download the app, it's Female Techpreneur Connect. Connect with me on LinkedIn, that is my favorite platform, Baki M. Babajide, and I can help you out.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Baki. And for everybody listening, she's a walking encyclopedia of how to launch your tech app, your tech business. Baki is a super connector. In fact, one of the ways in which Baki and I met, she connected me to a funder, actually. I remember when I was just getting started in business, and she's my friend Baki. We've been talking about how to go from your idea to launching your product and how to go about building a business that doesn't need you in order for the business to run. Baki, thank you so much. For me, from my kitchen, and I would just welcome, actually, anybody watching, leave a comment. Let's bring Baki back because I have a million questions that I wanted to ask her. But I just want to leave you with this. You don't need a perfect funnel. You don't need a 20-page plan. You don't need 5 different offers or 10. You just need one thing, one change. And that change is to build one offer for one audience with one promise. Just as Baki has just explained, I have women, and I help those women to be able to build their business in real time. And when they're finished, they walk away with a business that they can run that's a tech business. Baki, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to having you again. From my kitchen to yours, have a lovely day. Bye for now.